They caught up with what they remembered. Sometime later, it was the hottest day. Our 5 main characters wanted to allay their antsy richness, and things went south. The lords that had left Gatsby's mouth were unstoppable. Old sport Daisy loves me, not you. Old sport Tom stared back blankly, not knowing what to do. He shouted rumors, which turned out to be true. Gatsby and Daisy had gone to leave the room. No one thought the night would get worse. George could only wish he could afford a hearse. Turns out Daisy had ran over Myrtle. George and Tom cried until they turned purple. Then later, Gatsby said he would take the blame. That's when Nick knew life wouldn't be the same. Finally, the climax, it really is cruel. George shot Gatsby and himself by the pool. Then we get to the end of the story. At this point, Nick felt pretty sorry. He and another were the only ones at Gatsby's funeral. Now isn't that sad? No more Gatsby, Tom, Daisy, or Jordan. To Nick, the 4 of them were kind of a